Hi, Kuya. Ben Vlog. Hello. Welcome to tonight's live. Just going to hold a little reasoning. Welcome, 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 welcome. Can you say where you are? What country are you hearing me from? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I haven't been doing a night live in such a little while. But anyhow, we are here and this is what we are going to be doing. Okay. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to each and every one that is coming in at this time. It's a long time we haven't done a night live. It's a very long, long time. But nevertheless, we are here this evening. And thank you for all of those that are coming in. Well, as you walk in, you can just touch the thumbs up button. Yes. Just give me a minute. Who is this? Yeah. Oh, oh, you why I keep denying the call because you have a lot of what's their name? The scammer call coming in. So each time they came in, one came in asking for something, helping. So I just keep denying it. Yeah. No. Sorry for that. Hi, Daniel, you are here. How are you, my friend? All of you is my friend, you know. All of you is my friend. So, I am here for tonight. Hmm. Yeah. Zach, how are you? I did not make a good preparation, but anyhow. So let me. I am out of your present for a little while, and the night, but I am here. How is work? How was the day? How did you spend your day? What went on for you? I hope everything is okay. Don't tell me the good things. Don't tell me the bad things. Work on the bad things, okay? Good. Yes, the family is good. The family is well. All right. So, we're just going to be starting off with some little things. The fear of the Lord is with everyone. Um, there are so many things happening around. There are so many things going on. There are so many things you're hearing. Some of them it's hard for you to process, right? So, ah, what to say, what to say. But God is in control at all the time. It's nice in UK. We are getting the temperature keep going down as from today. The temperature is going down. All right. So we are getting back in that season and all the leaves will be gone from the tree and the trees are hibernated. Okay. All right. So happy birthday to those that I have not said birthday to for a long while. For a long while. So happy birthday, each and everyone that is celebrating their birthday. That is celebrating their birthday today, yesterday, and the day before. Autumn now, yes, it's fall now. So you are going to be seeing the leaves. They start falling already. Summer is over and now we are in fall. The summer, we are now in fall. And as I say, happy birthday, happy fall, happy everything. Happy Sunday, happy Monday, going to work Monday. Start saving for Christmas. Omar, how are you? Yes, you have to you should start saving long time, man. You should start saving from July. From August. You start saving for Christmas. Anyhow, I don't celebrate Christmas really. Christmas, the message with Christmas, questionable. So I actually don't celebrate Christmas, right? You go with the flow and you watch um, Horn. How are you? Welcome. I will win you? Okay, good. So, yeah, you go with the flow, but I'm not a celebrant of Christmas. If I follow the teaching, then so I'm not a celebrant of Christmas. But I, you know, Christmas dinner and whatever, you know, you're there. People, but outside of that, I don't. I'm not a fan of. I'll cook all the Christmas dinner for you and make the cereal and bake the cake and like that. Anyhow, let us not waste many time on this. Omar, how are you, man? I'll win you? Okay. So I hope you start saving for the buying the whiskey and put down. And what again? What mainly? In like London. What actually go on at Christmas time? Because it is cold. Likewise here. It is so cold. It is that cold on Christmas. Yeah. So therefore, there's a lot of things. People traveling to and fro, people going to spend Christmas. Well, the big day over here is the Turkey Day. Turkey, 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 turkey. I think that is their real Christmas, the Turkey Day in America. Yeah. Make your my what? Camel camel heads. You know? That's why I'm afraid of eating meat, you know. I don't eat meat. Or I should say, because I don't know which of these animals are going to be given to me. If it is the camel, the deer, the lion, I should not be consuming all of this. No. No, I'm not going to make no camel head soup. No, no, Omar. So therefore, it's because maybe it's all snake. So persons that really love meat and all these things, you never know what you're getting. If you're getting the camel, if you're getting the deer, if you're getting the buffalo, well, people eat buffalo as like cow meat. But what kind of meat am I getting? Okay, you lion. Leo. Okay, 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 okay. Do not be pregnant. No. No way. Could please be quiet? No way. Anyhow, let me get in. There's so many things happening here. What is his name? Kirk, whatever. Kirk was gunned down. They said it's a sniper. I think his funeral will be on tomorrow. And of course, the Jew holiday Christmas, the Jewish Christmas, is actually now on Tuesday. Yes. And what again? A lot of activities. A lot of activities. The other day it was the this other country. They have their celebration here. And of course, Jamaica is not out of the loop. They are still in their election squabble. Swearing have gone. Now things, the dust have been raking up all over the entire, calling in the prime minister in questioning, and so many things are happening. Sometimes it is so much you don't know which one. Oh my God. But anyhow. One of the things that people fear most in life, and I'm not really asking the question, I'm just saying it. I needed to have with you so I can protect you. You need to live with me that you can protect me. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a offer. Anyhow, anyhow, anyhow. I'm being protected. Sure, I am. Yeah. One of the most things that people fear in life, and you may ask, especially like children, what is one of the things that they fear most in life? And moving around in institution and having to really have a convo with persons, you realize that persons fear, the fear of a lot of them. Kung Fu fighter, you're talking about Jet Li. You're a Kung Fu fighter. You join Jet Li. Right? One of the things that people fear most, and having to really have a one-on-one rap with persons, you realize this, and then it put you in a position that this is the reason why some things has happened, and is to see their parent get in age, get old, and not only that they got old, some is not old gracefully, but the different type of sickness that came down on them. And this is one of their great fear in life. Now you look at a young person, and it happened with even male. Scared too about that too, yeah. It happened with a male. Well, with a male, with male gender. They will have their lady friend, their girlfriend, or what they call it to be, and after a while they live for together, and right before their very eyes you are seeing the change. Sometimes the change do not comes from old age because of age. Sometimes the change is from a diagnosis, certain type of sickness that they do have. Right, Daniel? Who is that, Daniel? Sure. I told you that the other day. I didn't get around to it. I had to put you in. Hi, Raquel. Yes, Bill, your channel. I have been talking to you for ages and see you as a friend. If not, it is okay. No, I told you I'm gonna make you one. Yes, Daniel, I told you that. Ibrit, how are you doing? How is everything? Don't worry, you're going to see it up at your name, okay? Yes, and you don't have to ask again. All right, good. So, many of the time it's not because of age. May I have that watch, please? Thank you. Thanks. It's not because of age. Many of the time, it is because of certain type of sickness that persons do have. You don't have to ask again, Daniel. I'm gonna make it maybe just before I end the live too. Right? Sometimes it's because of certain type of illness that brought on that on them. So what happened? I'm going to marry because you won the lotto? Wow. I think I would put in more than the money in it. Reason B, I'm not thinking, I've just answered Omar here. 20 millions could not purchase love. Persons use more than that and the love still either or either. Either the person with the money walk away with the money and throw the love away, or the person with the love do not want the person. So a person with money is not a comfort in marriage. You have to marry for something more than that, more valuable, more than that. Then that will come after. All right? Yes. So you don't marry because of money. Don't if a woman won 20 there was a ads usually running. I'm getting back to my thing in Jamaica. And two friends were talking, and one friend looked and see, this young lady and said, wow, she looked good from that side, man. The other friend said to him, oh, that's not my type. Him say, she just won $100 million half lotto. Him say, oh, she look good on that side. So looks, and she didn't look good, but from him hear about the money, him say, okay, she look good on that angle. So of course he will go after her. Hybrid. Right? So sometimes it is because of illness. And when I brought up this topic, it's a topic I have seen a long time. No. That is going to be a fake love. Very fake. You have to have it genuinely. Put the money aside. Don't see the money. Right. So I brought up this topic because quite sometimes you realize that parent being shoved aside. Parent is no longer appeasing to the eyes of their relatives or especially their children. Parent is, and sometimes it's not only parent, you have their aunt, their uncle, and things like that. And they look at them, and right in front of their eyes, you would say this breaking down of the body. They no longer have that nice posterior. They no longer have the nice lips. Sometimes they lost limb of their body. Good. So many things can happen that changes the person demeanor. You look at the person, and I was talking to this lady the other day, and she said to me, I am afraid of my mother because I used to my mother being this robust person. She is a manager, or she was a manager for some place. She she is this person, and she is afraid to see, oh, you are she is afraid to see the breaking down of her mother. Her mother is 91 years old. But tell you what, she is this sharp. And one of the things that impressed me with her mother is living in 2025. Her mother is up to date with what is happening. And that's, you know, she's not talking up, she's not living in 1930, whatever time when she was born. She's up to date with 2025 era. But her daughter, and I guess it's not only the one daughter, they resent looking on their mother. Their mother is in a wheelchair, not because she wants to be in a wheelchair, in order to take her around a little, a mobility that she's. Just a minute. We say this one, huh? And I realized it long time, this is the reason why a lot of persons took their elderly person and shoved them aside. They are no longer the pretty person, the hips and the glamour and the glitter and the everything. They are no longer that. And this, since this month, I think is end of last month, this month, is the second person in society that give me the same reason. This lady, she have 6 children, and it's only one that comes around her. The others, they can't bother, because guess what? She is no longer in that health and strength and that robust persons that is going around. So I realized this is a fear for children. But one of the things that children must understand, sometimes they live to see a parent hold still intact, and they can still talk to them. You that are there will never know what will be your ending. Sometimes you don't have to be old. Some have lost their memory. God bless, many of them have their memory and they can reason with you. The other night I was reasoning with the 91-year-old lady, and she was telling me about the war. She able to tell me about Hitler, and she was, we have this conversation, things that I don't know because I don't know about the war, and she was telling me about the war. And I look at it. Yes, Raquel. I look at it and I say, but she remembers so much. She remember, and she can go when the the slaughtering of the people, and she was there. And I sat there and I said, but look at this. But her daughter refuse to accept. So they rather, you know, it's like you are saying, no, this is not my mother. This is not my mother. But look on a tree. Look on a tree. A tree will live for a long, long time. And afterward, it just break down. It is blown down by a breeze or something, and it is gone. Human have this tendency. So you realize when you went into the homes, you find these people there. Mother, father, and phone call. How is John doing? Is she okay? Has she got something to eat? And they're always asking these questions, right? But they are not coming. And if they do come, they only spend a little while. They don't even say, well, then, okay, let me do this for you and let me do that. And I am asking, why such fear? This fear, people lives with it and they so afraid. Some is all afraid to introduce their parent to their friends. They rather to tuck them away like old people and have nothing to do. Oh. But once they are up and about and moving, and they, yes, this is my parent. Yes, you accept them in such condition. When life has turned and broken down, you need to accept them the very, very same. Because regardless, they are your parent. They are the one that brought you in this world, right? So you may not have, they may not die young, yet you have young person. And the different type of diagnosis that they get, they look like 100 years old, yet they are young in age, right? Do not run away from the person that changes in front of you. Don't do it. Give them the last bit of love. Care for them. You understand? Exactly. Exactly. That is the at least you can do to the end. Right? Because remember, they have gone through many rigors. Many parents didn't have it easy with children. And some of the time, they end up with grandchildren. They end up with sometimes their own child pass away and leave them. So, the least we can do is show our love to the end. You have seen some that decided, okay, it's like a person cannot make no decision for themselves. Yes, the 90-year-old, she's in her right mind. She is as sharp as anything. She can make decisions. Is the thing about it is we do not respect the decision. We thought because you're a younger mind, you can make the decision. I think it's in Titus. I think it's in the book of Titus. It says the older one is there to teach the younger one. And this is one of the reasons why many persons end up in assistive living, in homes. It's not because they did not make provision for their life. It's not because they made provision for them life. They make provision for their children. But what their children did. Oh, you're old now. And they start telling you, say, you get old from you reach 50, you know. From you clear 40. Them say, oh, you're old. And it's as if you're incapable of doing things and saying things. You don't know what. So what they did, why you don't sell the house? Why you don't do this and go into a smaller house? Let me be the one who will manage your money. Let me be the one to manage this. And this is what happened. So some of them, they forge their signatures, they do so much things, and they end up into a home. When they end up into a home, it's somebody else have to look after them. And of course, they disappear because you have no longer, you can't spend money anymore. You can't make no decision anymore. You don't know when you're hungry from when your stomach is full. You don't know. And they are saying all. It should not have been so. If they make a will, which most of them do, your will is not in effect until when the person closes their eyes and out of this world. Then the will took effect. But too often you have been seeing these things happening. Their friends and some of these people, what happened? They end up having a companion that is accomplice to what they are doing. Oh, my wife and my husband, and they do the things because their companion says, okay, why not do so? Why not do so? Why not get rid of him? And we will have all the money to ourselves. Greed, covetousness, and their part. See it there? Exactly. Because it is in them already. Independency do not left them. They would love to do their own thing. They don't want. You think any of them wanted any person to come and change their clothes? Sometimes they reach to the point where they have to be doing things on themselves. They are not proud of it. They held their independency and their pride very high. And the more persons understand these things, the better they will get on with these people. Right? And leukemia is one thing that pulls you down. And at 43, you will look at him and him look like him is 90, a bad old age. Because leukemia pulls you down, right? Twist you up, turn you, you look different. But the least you can do is to give to them what they gave to you. They gave to you in the beginning of life. You can give to them in the ending of life. So your beginning of life, this is what they gave to you. The love, the care, the support. So in the ending of life, you can only do that. Wow. And I'm sure you missed your dad, right? Right? So the most you can do, yeah, what they did in the beginning, you do it in the end of life. You will, because no matter how things go, you have him to talk to, and sometimes you have problems. You can call and say, that so and so and so. you have to talk with, right? So let us not really look at the people and oh, they have broken down in one way or another. And I realize that the fear of a lot of persons is to see their parents get older and older. Now, I've been looking on, what's her name? She sung every Christmas. She have her song and she go on. And the amount of surgery she did on her body. Oh yeah. Whether it's real or what, good. The amount of surgery she did on her body to stay young and prosy. But until it can't go on anymore, it's gonna stop. So that is one of the part of it. Do to your parents. Do not cast them off like, a bundle of something you don't want to see anymore. Oh, okay. You know? No. Get your blessings. Because guess what? The thing you do today will serve to you tomorrow. I have seen wives discard husbands. I have seen husbands discard wives. I have seen children discard their parent. And they rather somebody else to put up with anything that is happening. Now, there's a lot of things can happen. Let me tell you that getting into advanced age, it's not easy. A lot of things do happen. Some of them go into a state where they do not remember the thing happened just now, but they remember the things way back when. Some of them, they are there with a condition that, and they will get rebellious. Talking to them rough and loud, don't cut it. You don't cut it. Of course, it is everything, regardless, not what. So, I was working, oh, sweetie. I was working at a home in Jamaica. And that home carries 500 and plus residents. And I saw some things happen that your blood run cold. I saw this man hit this woman. She is sort of disturbed. So they put her in a real bed. And whatever he went into that room to do, and he hit the woman with a mop stick. I was frightened. I think I was gonna pass out. I was so frightened. This woman not even talking loud. And when I went to the office, lo and behold, I am the same person they asked to took her to the doctor, to the hospital, because it warrants admission. And the referral they wrote and give me, when I opened the referral, I said to them, I am not taking this woman because this is not what happened. I am not going there to say that this happened, in which is not so. So I refused to take the woman. So they get her went to the hospital by other nurses. It was so disgusting, and I have seen so many things happen to the older person. Think of it. It could be your parent. It could be your aunt. It could be your uncle. It could be your sister. It could be somebody for you. They treat them as if they are garbage. And one thing I said, if you don't, if you if you can't do that job, don't take it. Do not take it because of money. Take it because you love persons regardless of who they are. Right? Regardless of who they are. Don't work just for the money. Work, and when you are finished and you got paid, you are comfortable, you are satisfied with the service that you give. I have seen so many things happen, and it grieves you. I have seen persons hurt other persons, and by the time they finish, their relatives came to look for them, and then they behave as if everything is okay. Mr. Artist gone? Okay. Right? Love your parents. Love your older folks, whether they are your parent or not. But it is not because they have not tried in life that put them into certain situation and condition. Many of them have tried. That's why I am glad that they put cameras. Yeah. Exactly. Yes, there are many reports, but I am England was the first place that they put camera, because this person, um, she's from Jamaica. She was working there, and there was something happened, and this was what, when she went to get employment, they decided not to use certain type of people to work, and so they install cameras to see what is happening. Right? A lot of persons have been lost their job or are dragged before the court because of this. So they don't, and you ask the question, why did you take this job? This is what the job entails. And guess what? Every person is cut out for a certain job. Everybody could not be behind the decks. So you have the different type of people. The person who sweep the road, the one who clean the bathroom, the one who dust the decks, different people, and they serve in their position. Right? So you don't want it. You know what it gives. Don't take it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't. Right? So I see the fear. I saw it and I said, oh, you are currently ashamed. I don't know. I don't know. But anyhow, I have a next thing I want to talk about as well. I didn't put it on that. There are persons on the net, sometimes mostly on TikTok, which TikTok don't miss any, TikTok don't miss the beat. A lot of persons want to be on TikTok because of many, many things. There are female that are on these channel to sell themselves, to bring themselves down to a level and wanted to bring somebody down too. There is this woman that met this young man on TikTok. And he said that she don't know him and don't know her. But it's like she put up something, as you know, you go along and you like the thing that the person put up. So they put up whether a comment or something. And he saw it and he liked it. And the person reached out and asked, why did you like my video? What was the answer? I don't know. But the person happened to travel. The female is in a different country, and the person happened to travel. Of course, the female told the person right on TikTok saying they are in position that they can get job for them, and this is what they do for people. So you go and you're spending 3 months, and if you can get something to do, you do it and get that like a change into your hand and return. So of course he took up the offer because it sounds like real. Somebody called me and said, and I said, I wouldn't be going on TikTok for people to look job for me if I want a job. Because everybody is playing out something. Everybody is either prime minister. You have so much on there. So I wouldn't. Well, anyhow, he did. The person invites them to where they live in that country. So he went there, said, okay, this is Tatas, said, hi, hello, how you doing? The lady said, okay, give him a agency, and said, okay. And then she said, oh, you can stay with me. I can house you, because if you get job in this part, it will be far for you to travel from where you are. So of course he took up the offer. After he took up the offer, the woman wanted bed. So he said, but we were not talking about sex. You said job. So this is what I am talking about. Ladies, for heaven's sake, do not be so cheap. You don't know this man. You have never met this man in your life. And as you see this man, you want to up over in bed with him. Him don't know you, you don't know, only met on TikTok. Why would you want to be in bed? Take a step back and view what is happening. It's not every woman, it's not every man. See, when they saw a woman, they want to end up in bed with them. It's not every man let their body rules them, as if their body, as if everything they saw, this must be. And the story came to me, and I'm looking into it, and of course, I knew the guy. And because he is not in agreement, the woman said, I'm going to call police on you. At the long end of it, she can't find no work to give nobody. She's not in that position. She is not in that position to help nobody with work. So I said, then that country carries a lot of people. Thousands, million of people is in that country. So this is what you apparently do to other men. And if because you're not up to it, I will call the police on you. Men, be careful. Because woman will get up and tell some drastic lies. Because they can't have things their way and you are not up to their joke, they will lie on you. These countries are woman country. And they will cry out their eye and say this is true. This happened on TikTok. And maybe she is not the only person doing these things. She is not the only person, I believe, doing these things. I will call the police. You are going to call the police on me because I am not in agreement with you. You talk about work, you didn't talk about sex. You don't know me from nowhere, I know you from nowhere. So how comes you want me to have sex with you? It don't look good for a woman's side. It doesn't look good. A lot of men are behind bars innocently. A lot of men are behind bars because of a woman. And they're lying, deceived, and deceiving tongue. Be careful. Because in this country, they have to throw their hands up and start make a whole heap of noise. And they get bucketive. They just have to be lie and lie good enough. So this person, I said, you need to write a book. You need to get a book on the way. So many persons go on these and these apps and they are there for nothing good. They are there as if they are throwing out a net to pull in all of what they can get. Yes. And sometimes the thing about it is that the man never did do the person anything. That was exactly what I say. I say a lot of men went through these things, but they are ashamed most of the time to get to really talk about it. And they need to talk about it because too often, and I ask the question, how do you prepare? What part do you set out for your children? And if you don't have any children, for those that look up to you. To sit where you are, come on a hop, and you have your argument. It's not every man doggish. As much as they call man dog. But not every one of them have the doggish mentality. You have men that respect themselves and where are they are going to be putting themselves, they look good where they're going to put themselves. They are not a flash around. They are not a balloon blow up and lose hereafter. Women, you are to stop it. Stop going on the apps and using the app for whatever you are using it for. And at the end of the day, most of the time, they took the story back to the same app and put out the story. And when they put out the story, they are not going to put it out as it goes. And people is going to believe. Live up, man. Live up. And it's not one country woman doing these things. And as I said, most of the time, they are from some really dark background. And then just feel like every man that see a woman, the only sorry, the only thing they saw is an office. Somewhere where they can plunge into. It is sad. They can't they're exactly, walk away. Keep it moving. I am not this type. Right? I am not this type. It makes men really afraid. Truly afraid, because you don't know which one to trust. And they got up and they get on their phone or on their laptop and they went on the app and they do all sorts of things. And they are like, you throw out a net and you're pulling in to get all the fishes in the sea. It's not good. Until most of the time when the government find out that you are just a liar and you are really a perpetrator to the other person. You are just lying. And believe it or not, you went out in the street or you get up and call the cops on your phone and start throw water on your face. Who getting the end of it? It's the man. And sometimes the man is innocent because of these low bite women. How could you just see a man and as you see a man you want to get in bed with them? How? How you do that? You don't know nothing about this man. You don't know what him carrying. This woman, you don't know what the woman get. Oh. For what reason? Okay, then, Daniel. No, most of the time when you look at it, it is you find comfort in yourself that way. Because you don't know the one that you are attracted to or attracted to you. Next thing you know is a bag of trouble. You are attracted to a bag of trouble. You know, I had to really laugh at the old thing when I look at it, and I said, my God, all of the work thing is out. No, they're not talking about work anymore. I want to get in bed. Ah, you are to be, right? And these persons that are really getting on the app to throw themselves around, it's not good. Because you're going to throw around the entire world until you are such a damaged goods. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you because you're so damaged. It's not good. It's a sin. I said it is a sin. It is. And the internet give them rise to do so many things. Everybody come, they can get this done for you and they can get that done for you. And they are charging you money and so nothing like that. Nothing. Nothing. They are just lying through their teeth. Right? So men, be careful. Be he careful. Do not take the word. Spread fast in the ear of internet. Yes. And the media. Oh, and stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Membrane eye. All right, sir. Or mom, I don't know. Eh? So, just be careful. Ask all the questions. And you don't need a 100 question. Less than half dozen question can give you the answer. A square look in the eye, give you the answer. Yeah. So if you're not looking for these people, for heaven's sake, walk out of their way. If they are for sale and you're not looking a woman on the market, keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Yeah. This need to educate children about, yeah. If you're on the market, if you are not going to market a woman on the internet or where, keep it going. Keep it going. I don't, my opinion, I don't think I would be just idle enough to get up to say I'm going to look somebody on the internet. You don't know the person, you don't talk to the person. That look good. So men, look out because they will sink you faster than you think. Because the one thing they can use is what is between their legs. And as long as they opened their mouth and said, I was not consent to it, he held on to me, it's all over. It is over. It is over. Self-control is the best control. When you can control yourself and see what this person is made up out of. Where are they going? What direction are they going into? And then you know if you want to enter such direction with them. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I tomorrow night won't be one, but tomorrow morning will be. Okay, thank you very much. It was a good. Okay, let me do this right about now. Uh, Come on, thing. Oh, okay. Okay then, man, sir, you get it. All right. So the next time when you come on, you will see that. Okay. Good. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed night rest. When we were growing up, you have this to say: early to bed, early to rise, make a man well, healthy, wealthy, and wise. All right. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself for who you are. Don't try to be another person, but be you and you only. Bye.